Rory McIlroy there, Northern Irish golf star, and speaking ahead of the U.S. Open. All right, Cecilia, let's move over now and talk about, well, football, talk about the Nigerian. And at some point, we hope to be joined by someone that I know you love to listen to this morning, sharing his experience in Germany and, talking about the national team, just got called into the national team. I'm not going to let the cat out of the bag just yet. Just hold on, and you'll get that very soon from us. But I'm very sure it's going to be very, very interesting to hear a different perspective, and someone who is going to be joining the national team fold very, very soon. All right. So, Cecilia, let's talk about the German Bundesliga. A lot of Nigerian players. We're going to talk to someone who is based in Germany, someone who plays the game, and give us his perspective. Also, talk about how he feels about the national team. But we're beginning to see a surge. African players, Nigerian players, making the Bundesliga their home.
Yeah, absolutely. That's the way it is. For this one who was born in Germany, a goalkeeper with a Düsseldorf. We don't want to release his name yet. Okay, but when he joined us, you get to know the guy we were talking about. He was recently invited to the under-23 squad and order by Imama Makakbabo. And of course, when you have a crop of players like that, being called into the national team, most of them are really eager to give the role and play for the national team. We'll get soon to have him on the show. Before we can do that, I mean, you mentioned the fact that about some German-born guys, we know Trust Ekong and all that. Then you also have Leon Balogun, also another player from Germany and all that. They've been able to, make it across and play for the national team. But the invitation by Imam, I think, is a good one. He's 19, he's a youngster, so it's someone you can easily say, okay, we can, groom and everything.
All right, so we were speaking about, I mean, so that you don't get worried, what are these guys talking about? We're speaking about Maduka Okoye, and hopefully...
Yeah, the name is out already.
hopefully we're able to link up with him. We're very eager to have the chat this morning, and we'll be talking about that blend, players who, have come from that side, who've made the national team their own, contributed their quota to the national team, and maybe this one will do that as well. All right, I think we can go to Germany right now. Maduka, if you can hear me, good morning. It's nice to have you join us this morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
All right. Let's talk about how it all started for you, football. Was that the first thing? Was it your first love, or you had other things? Did you stumble into football, or from day one, it was always going to be football?
It was from day one, football. My father played football too.
All right.
So football is in our blood. So day one, football.
Okay. Why goalkeeping? A lot of youngsters want to be like Ronaldo, want to be like Messi, want to be like the strikers that grab the headlines. Why goalkeeping?
It's a funny story because I used to be a striker, but in my youth team, my first club, our goalkeeper was cold in the winter time, so he couldn't be in goal no more. So I was the first one of 10 who said, okay, I want to go to the goal. And yes, I did a good job. And since this day, I never went out of goal.
That thread. Do you miss being an outfield player?
Yes. I used to be a striker.
Okay. So do you miss it?
Yeah. No. Everything went perfect.
Okay. All right. My colleague Cecilia Omorogwe is here as well. So, we'll be, asking you questions one after the other. I'm very sure she has a couple of questions as well.
Yeah. Okoye, for you, we understand how hard it is to really, make it to the top level, especially when you're German, I mean, Nigerian-born German and all that. Why did you have to choose Nigeria instead of, representing Germany?
I think it's a decision of my heart because I wanted to wear the jersey since a little child, and when my father went to Nigeria, always brought us Nigerian jerseys, and I think it's just a dream. So it's not even I think it's 100% Nigeria, so there's no doubt. And yeah, for me, that's the biggest dream.
There was never a second thought at all. I mean, the first choice was
Never,
always
never.
Nigeria, Nigeria,
Yes,
Nigeria.
yes, always
Okay,
Nigeria.
that's a
I
good
want
one.
to make my fatherland proud, and so yeah, that's the only way.
You got called up to the under 23, that's the Olympic Eagles. How does that make you feel when you receive that phone call? You've been invited to finally make your dream come true.
Yes, was a crazy feeling. I was almost crying because I think I waited for this moment like 12 years, and then it happened. So yeah, it was a great moment, and I will never forget this moment. And yeah, thank Imama for the chance he gave me, and I will take this chance and make him and Nigeria proud.
Okay. Let's talk about club football. Let's talk about your aspiration in Germany. In the next few years, where do you hope to be? Do you still want to be in Germany, or you want to try out your skills with the other top leagues, maybe England, Spain, Italy, who knows? Or you want to get to the highest level in Germany before you start thinking of going elsewhere?
Yeah, I think the first step is to get to the highest position in Germany, and then I can think further, you know. So step by step, and I think the first steps are good in Germany.
Okay. Let me throw this in. How do you rate? Well, it's a bit an unfair question because you're based in Germany, but how do you rate the league against the other leagues like Spain, England, Italy? How do you compare?
I think of the five top five leagues, the Premier League, the English league is the hardest. Then the Spanish league, of course. I think there's the most technical football.
Hmm.
Um, but I'm not sure. The German league is crazy, of course.
All right.
And there's more of everything in the German league. So, but especially for a goalkeeper, I think the German league is one of the hardest for a young goalkeeper. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm,
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot. I know that was made difficult. But ultimately, I know at some point, you would
uh,
always want to make that step to the Super Eagles. I'm very
mm,
sure that that's the ultimate aim. Am I wrong?
yes, yes. That's the ultimate aim.
Okay. Uh,
That's that's um, that's what I'm working for my whole life.
Okay, we've seen that right now we have Nigeria has like three goalkeepers. You have Francis Uzoho, you have Danny Akpeyi, and of course you have Ikechukwu Ezewan. Those are the three standard goalkeepers we have. And for you, you're 19. I mean, you're young. You see, I mean, we still have young goalkeepers anyway. How hard will it be, or how easy for you to prove yourself and be able to displace these goalkeepers and be the number one for the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
Um, I think with hard work, everything is possible, and I know myself. So I have no doubt that I wouldn't have a chance. Of course, all of them are good goalkeepers, and I'm gonna accept the challenge. So yeah, I think I'm ready. I'm ready.
What message will you have for the Super Eagles of Nigeria? They're playing the Nations Cup from on the 21st. Yeah, that's when it's starting. Do you have any message for the Super Eagles of Nigeria?
I wish them best of luck and God's blessing for everybody. And I know they're gonna make it far. And yes, I think there's very, very, very good chances in the African.
All right, thank you so much, Maduka Okoye, for taking our time to talk to us this morning on your career and, of course, on the Super Eagles of Nigeria and getting the call up to play for the Olympic Eagles. We need to go on a break now. When we come back, we'll be talking about what went down in the Nigerian Professional Football League Championships playoffs.